Always that way?
When I heard it, when I heard that and heard it, the moment I heard it, I stopped. You can ask me, boy. The moment I heard that nigga Jay-Z don't write no more.
Lil Wayne drops a bombshell over Jay-Z disturbing lawsuit, revealing explosive details about the iconic rapper's personal life that may leave fans reeling. To some, this might serve as a retaliation towards Jay-Z for depriving him of the opportunity to take the stage at the Super Bowl. Join us as we uncover the lawsuit details and why Wayne exposed him. Lil Wayne exposes Jay-Z's deeds. Lil Wayne has made some controversial assertions regarding Jay-Z's purported interest in younger women, including Beyonce. Jay-Z has stated that he and Beyonce first met when she was 18. However, in a 2007 interview, he claimed they met in 1997, which would have placed Beyonce's age at approximately 15 or 16 at that time. The conversation often references Sony, likely due to Beyonce's association with the label, which is well known in the industry. Jay-Z reflects on their first time encounter, expressing uncertainty about the exact timeline. He also acknowledges recognizing her talent immediately, noting her unique style of singing, which he likened to rap. He recalls being impressed by her speed and skill, indicating that her talent was evident from the outset. Additionally, there are allegations regarding Jay-Z's past involvement with Foxy Brown when she was merely 15 years old, while he was in his mid-20s, further complicating the narrative surrounding his relationships with younger women. Sources indicate that Lil Wayne has proof backing the allegation of an affair involving Jay-Z, a disclosure that might not astonish those acquainted with the complexities of the hip-hop industry. This conjecture is additionally intensified by Jay-Z's background of crafting provocative lyrics, especially for performers such as Foxy Brown. In her track Ray Nana, Foxy Brown references her financial success and extravagant lifestyle, incorporating themes of renown and personal pleasure. The lyrics express a laid-back perspective on relationships, resulting in multiple interpretations and debates among both fans and critics. Furthermore, the story involving Jay-Z and Foxy Brown has been made more complex by rumors suggesting that Jay-Z might have passed a deadly disease to her. This assertion has fueled additional speculation regarding Foxy Brown's previous relationships, especially in Philadelphia, where it is believed she had many interactions. Throughout that time, Foxy Brown strongly denied these accusations, voicing her revulsion at the allegations and deeming them the most insulting she had encountered in her career. She described the story as a spiteful invention lacking any reliable proof, and seized the chance to commend Jay-Z as a helpful friend and partner during their professional connection. Amidst the circulating rumors and the possibility of controversy, it seems that numerous individuals in the industry were conscious of the scenario but opted to stay quiet. This quietness might demonstrate a deeper awareness of the intricacies of personal relationships within the music industry, where loyalty and confidentiality frequently overshadow public conversation. As the narrative progresses, it prompts inquiries regarding the convergence of personal lives and public images within the hip-hop realm, along with the consequences of these discoveries on the careers and standings of the individuals involved. Nick Cannon recently tried to elicit a response from Damon Dash, a prominent personality in the music industry and a one-time business associate of Jay-Z. Nonetheless, Dash skillfully avoided Cannon's questions, indicating that he was not interested in participating in the conversation. During the interview, he told Nick to direct all his questions to Jay-Z and not him because he's not part of the issue. This reply highlights Dash's reluctance to explore the subject, indicating a wish to separate himself from any disputes involving Jay-Z. In a related story, a source has disclosed that although Lil Wayne hasn't explicitly acknowledged claims about Jay-Z's misconduct with a minor, he did comment on Jay-Z's supposed attraction to younger women. As per Lil Wayne, this tendency is largely an open secret in the music industry since it supposedly allows Jay-Z to have more influence over his connections. Lil Wayne explained that this inclination is evident in Jay-Z's past relationships with younger women, suggesting a trend noted by others in the industry. Additionally, Lil Wayne has asserted that he has proof that could back up his claims, suggesting that the matter could become a more contentious one for Jay-Z if Lil Wayne decides to disclose more information. This possibility for further disclosures contributes a layer of intricacy to the ongoing discussion about Jay-Z's personal life and relationships, implying that the issue might not be settled quietly and could invite greater examination in the future. As the events develop, it is yet to be determined how Jay-Z and Lil Wayne will handle the consequences of these allegations and the public's response to them. You might be wondering how Jay-Z and Lil Wayne became rivals and why Lil Wayne decided to expose Jay-Z like this. Well, stay tuned because we're about to reveal how all these started and heightened to this point, the beginning of their misunderstanding. The long-standing tension between Lil Wayne and Jay-Z has been a topic of speculation for some time, with many observers believing that Jay-Z maintained a dominant position in their rivalry. However, it appears that Lil Wayne possesses substantial evidence regarding certain questionable actions attributed to Jay-Z from the past. Lil Wayne is now prepared to disclose this information, which promises to alter public perceptions of Jay-Z significantly. The origins of their conflict can be traced back to Lil Wayne's assertion of being the best rapper alive during the early stages of his career, a claim that Jay-Z found unacceptable. Despite an initially amicable relationship when Wayne first entered the music scene, tensions escalated following the release of Wayne's track titled Best Rapper Alive. In response, Jay-Z delivered veiled criticisms in his song Trouble, where he implied that he views Lil Wayne and others as lesser figures, asserting his own status as a seasoned artist. Jay-Z's lyrics suggest a desire to reassert his dominance in the hip-hop hierarchy, indicating that he felt compelled to remind Lil Wayne of his place within the industry. Lil Wayne's assertion of superiority over Jay-Z, made during an interview with Complex, exemplifies his well-known forwardness. He expresses discontent with Jay-Z's comments regarding the state of hip-hop, particularly Jay-Z's claim that the genre was dead and that his return was necessary for its revival. Lil Wayne countered this notion, suggesting that hip-hop had indeed been revitalized. He remarked on the transition in the industry, noting that while Jay-Z had previously been acknowledged as the best, his return did not grant him ownership of the genre. However, in a subsequent interview, Lil Wayne retracted his earlier statements, attributing his comments to the influence of the interviewer. He extended an apology to Jay-Z and his associates, clarifying that his initial response was not intended to provoke. Despite this, Jay-Z, known for his long memory regarding grievances, responded to Lil Wayne's remarks in T.I.'s track Watch What You Say to Me, where he cautioned against underestimating him and asserted his foundational role in hip-hop. The situation took an unexpected turn when the two artists reconciled, collaborating on a song and performing together on stage, signaling a resolution to their earlier tensions. Lil Wayne publicly acknowledged Jay-Z as the preeminent rapper, addressing the audience by declaring Jay-Z the best rapper alive and positioning himself as the next in line. He maintained this rivalry for several years until his mentor, Birdman, asserted that not only was Lil Wayne a more accomplished and successful artist, but he also surpassed Jay-Z in wealth. Birdman expressed that he did not consider Jay-Z the top MC, asserting that Lil Wayne was the best due to his productivity, earnings, and unmatched position in the industry. He argued that being number one without financial success or lyrical skill was meaningless. This critique appeared to impact Jay-Z, who responded in his 2012 track by dismissing Birdman's claims, highlighting his substantial wealth and mocking their earnings as baby money. Meanwhile, Lil Wayne initially distanced himself from the feud, acknowledging that the financial subject Jay-Z referenced was beyond his reach. However, he later took shots at Jay-Z in the song It's Good, making a provocative reference to baby money and hinting at a kidnapping scenario. Jay-Z retaliated in La Familia, warning against such threats and implying readiness to defend his family. Ultimately, the conflict dissipated as abruptly as it began, and in 2015, Lil Wayne announced his signing with Jay-Z's streaming service Tidal, even claiming affiliation with Roc Nation. Jay-Z's conflicts extended beyond Lil Wayne, as he also had contentious relationships with Lil Wayne's proteges, Drake and Nicki Minaj. This is getting more interesting than imagined, so let's explore more about this. Jay-Z's various feud. It is well known that Lil Wayne is fiercely protective of his artists, and speculation suggests that Jay-Z's disputes with Drake and Nicki created tension between him and Lil Wayne. Both Drake and Nicki Minaj rapidly ascended to prominence, establishing themselves as two of the leading figures in contemporary rap. Rumors have circulated that Jay-Z has been covertly attempting to undermine them out of jealousy. There have been claims that he sought to replace Nicki with Megan Thee Stallion, a notion Nicki herself alluded to when she criticized Megan, suggesting that the latter's perceived bullying was linked to her annual attendance at the Roc Nation brunch. Nicki remarked on social media about the financial backing Megan received, implying that despite the resources allocated to her, Megan's artistic merit was lacking. Furthermore, Nicki accused Roc Nation of orchestrating a smear campaign against her, alleging that they paid individuals to post negative comments about her on platforms like TikTok and Twitter. Additionally, there are persistent rumors that Jay-Z may have exacerbated the rivalry between Drake and Kendrick Lamar as a means to diminish Drake's status. The reasons for Jay-Z's behavior might be connected to the increasing belief among fans that Drake has more significance in modern hip-hop than Jay-Z. Throughout the years, social media has been filled with debates claiming that Drake is more popular than Jay-Z, with fans pointing out that Drake's first album sold 447,000 copies in its opening week, while Jay-Z's The Blueprint Blueprint reached 423,000 copies, this comparison occurred before the streaming age. Significantly, Drake's enduring success continuing into 2021 is unparalleled in hip-hop, highlighted by his 6 albums surpassing 500,000 units sold in 2022, an achievement no other rapper has matched, with only a handful of artists having done so. At 39 years of age, Drake remains a powerful force in the commercial arena, displaying a remarkable path in the history of hip-hop. Additionally, his achievement of accumulating more top 10 hits than Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Kendrick Lamar together highlights the fierceness of the rivalry. This scenario probably incites hostility towards Drake, especially from Jay-Z, who has consistently opposed any threat to his position as the leading figure in rap. As a result, Jay-Z seems to be using Kendrick Lamar as a tactical piece against Drake, while also employing Lil Wayne to send a clear message to both Nicki Minaj and Drake ahead of the upcoming Super Bowl. It was anticipated that Lil Wayne would headline the halftime show. However, Jay-Z stepped in, ensuring that Kendrick Lamar had the chance instead. In reply, Nicki Minaj voiced her dissatisfaction on Twitter, condemning Jay-Z for refusing to acknowledge a young black artist's achievements, linking his behavior to personal grudges against Birdman, Drake, and her. She claimed that Jay-Z's choices were unfairly penalizing Lil Wayne, whom she called the greatest of all time. Eminem, in contrast, endorsed the notion of 50 Cent's presence, emphasizing a noticeable absence of loyalty within the industry. Minaj persisted in her criticism, proposing that although certain artists seem to stand firm, others prioritize monetary benefits, resulting in a culture of deceit. She expressed sorrow over the widespread negativity in the industry, encouraging those engaged to seek joy despite the obstacles they encounter. In the meantime, Jay-Z's standing in the current dispute appeared to weaken after a woman filed a lawsuit claiming harassment by him and Diddy when she was merely 13 years old. Jay-Z has strongly rejected these claims, asserting that they are baseless and a form of extortion. Even with his strong defense, public sentiment continues to be split. In this situation, Lil Wayne has taken the chance to openly condemn Jay-Z, disclosing alleged wrongdoing concerning Jay-Z's handling of Roc Nation artists. The circumstances involving Tory Lanez's allegations that Jay-Z and Roc Nation arranged a scheme concerning the event with Megan Thee Stallion have garnered significant media and public interest. Tory claimed that he got a message from Roc Nation urging him not to make any public comments regarding the incidents that occurred. This facet of this scenario prompts inquiries regarding the power and domination that Roc Nation might hold over its artists and the stories that arise from notable events. It is important to stress that this conversation does not aim to make a judgment on Tory's guilt or innocence in relation to the situation involving Megan Thee Stallion. Rather, it aims to shed light on the complex dynamics and intricacies associated with the case, encompassing the possible motivations and actions of different parties involved. In addition to this story, Lil Wayne has indicated that Tory's situation is not a unique occurrence. He asserts that Roc Nation has earlier gotten involved in other prominent issues, particularly in the case of Meek Mill. This intervention allegedly occurred amid Meek's troubled relationship with fellow artist Nicki Minaj in 2017, a period marked by the decline of their relationship and heightened tensions. Throughout this time, Nicki openly made significant accusations against Meek, which some believe could have played a role in a widening divide between her and Roc Nation. During that period, Meek Mill was a well-known artist affiliated with the Roc Nation label, prompting speculation that the organization could have favored his interests over those of Nicki Minaj. Such perceived bias could have added to the already tense dynamics among the participating artists. It is claimed that when Nicki attempted to express her experiences and viewpoints in a documentary, Roc Nation stepped in, essentially preventing her from expressing her side of the story publicly. This brings forth significant inquiries regarding the degree of Roc Nation's impact on crafting the stories of its artists and the possible effects on their careers and personal lives. Numerous individuals contend that this action was an effort to suppress her voice and prevent the situation from escalating further. During an interview session, Nicki Minaj reflected on her childhood, recalling how her mother would allow her father to be with her despite their troubled relationship. She shared a story about standing in front of her mother as a child, determined to assert her presence and vowing never to let a man disrespect or mistreat her. Ironically, she noted this promise became a reality in her life. She also mentioned a documentary that was fully filmed but curiously never premiered despite being ready for release. When Nicki Minaj shared a snippet from her documentary, discussing her experiences in a toxic relationship, she remained unclear and refrained from naming anyone involved. Nevertheless, it did not take long for Meek Mill to perceive the implied criticism. He promptly responded by issuing a cease and desist letter, seemingly aiming to silence her. Rather than retreating, Nicki's frustration escalated, prompting her to take to Twitter, where she openly criticized Meek for his attempts to stifle her voice. She labeled him a clown, accusing him of seeking attention through social media, while also alleging past ill-mannered behavior, including incidents involving his sister and his treatment of her. She asserted that his reliance on others for strength was evident, suggesting that his attempts to cover up domestic maltreatment were particularly appalling. Now, let's examine Nicki's relationship with Lil Wayne and know why she challenged Jay-Z's ill treatment towards Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj's relationship. Nicki Minaj was identified by Lil Wayne in 2009, leading to her signing with his label Young Money Entertainment shortly thereafter. Throughout the years, their professional collaboration has evolved into a strong personal friendship. In an interview with Variety on July 3, 2020, Lil Wayne was prompted to reflect on his most memorable experiences with Nicki Minaj. Lil Wayne's relationship with Nicki Minaj extends beyond mere friendship. He is also close to her family. In October 2021, to celebrate the first birthday of Minaj's son, affectionately known as Papa Bear, the rapper sent an abundance of gifts to her residence. Nicki later showcased these gifts in an Instagram story, revealing a multitude of boxes from Burberry, Givenchy, and Balenciaga scattered across the floor. One inquiry posed to the founder of Young Money pertained to which artist he regarded as the greatest of all time within his record label. Without hesitation, Wayne cited Nicki Minaj, a gesture for which the Pink Friday artist expressed her gratitude. Since Minaj's signing to Wayne's label in 2009, the two have collaborated on a total of 33 tracks, some of which also include contributions from other artists. Their initial collaboration, Knockout, was released on May 27, 2010 as part of Wayne's 7th studio album like Rebirth, and it reached number 44 on the Billboard Hot 100, marking Minaj's debut on the chart. Another significant collaboration is Only, which features both Wayne and Drake. This track, included in Minaj's 4th album, The Pink Print, was released on December 12, 2014, and also features Chris Brown. It achieved a peak position of number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100 and debuted at the top of the US Hot R&B Songs chart, making Minaj the first female rapper to accomplish this feat. Additionally, Lil Wayne appeared on one of Minaj's most notable diss tracks, directed at her competitor Remy Ma in response to the latter's track, Shether, released on April 19, 2017. This song featured both Wayne and Drake, with Minaj accusing Remy of being a fraud and criticizing her recent sales performance. The track peaked at number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100. Furthermore, Lil Wayne has announced a mini tour consisting of 5 concerts across the United States, commencing on October 11, coinciding with the conclusion of Minaj's ongoing Pink Friday 2 World Tour on the same date. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and also click the next video shown on your screen.